the first thing you want to do to achieve that kind of pitch rise intro is basically open up direct wave. Now the reason I'm not trying to automate the BPM or like the pitch of the song is because you can't actually automate that in FL Studio mode. You can't automate the BPM or the pitch of the entire song. So you're gonna have to do it, the bootleg way, I guess you could say. But first thing you want to do is open up direct wave. Now in direct wave, what you need to do is load up any sample of your choice. So I'm gonna go grab my latest one right here. Then what you need to do next is basically, so the song plays regular, like at the regular pitch at C4. And what you need to do is go all the way to C3 and then place one. And so now that that's there, open the little arrow on the right hand side, then go to LFO, change filter to frequency, change amount to 100, and it's gonna sound like this. Yeah, but as you guys like kind of noticed there, it started to dip down like frequency wise. So basically to fix that, you gotta shorten it, right? And when you shorten it, it's gonna be like that. And so what you can do is, where it starts to dip down, you can cut it off. So we'll keep it about right here. Let's see how that sounds. So right at the end here is when it starts to dip down. We'll keep that though because we want to use that later on. So either you could go and export this and then try to sync up like a new audio file, like if I would bring this up here. Try to sync it up where it kind of cuts off here, or you could do it with their direct wave. But either way it's still gonna work, right? So but we're gonna do it that way. What we're gonna do is export the direct wave. So make it a WAV file. Oh, okay. All right. So now that it's a WAV file, we don't need this anymore. What we can do is clone the audio track here and then grab what we just exported. All right, it's right there. So we don't need this anymore. You could even delete it if you want. All right. So now that we just have this, we don't have to keep on starting from the beginning. We can play from wherever we want to. So we're just gonna play around here, and we're gonna bring out our original audio track. Let's go find that road right here. So where does this cut off? Around here-ish. Let's bring this over here. And now basically the task is to try to sync up where it cuts off here with the original audio. So let's try it like this. the volume, so it's kind of you want the transition to be seamless, right? Almost like it's part of the beat. That's a little too low. I think that's actually almost perfect. Let's check it out. Easy as that. Dang, that only took 8 minutes. But yeah, that's basically the pitch rise intro. If you guys were wondering how you can like do it on FL Studio Mobile, since you can't automate the BPM or the master pitch. So yeah, that's it. And I think I'm gonna switch over to FL20 and show you guys how to do it over there as well. So I'll see you over there. Okay, we are on FL Studio 20. So the first thing you want to do is open up any project you have. So I'm just going to open up this one of my old projects. After you've done that, what you need to do is look up here at the BPM, right click on it, and then copy its value. Right click again on the BPM and then create an automation clip. So then you want to zoom out and grab this and bring it towards the beginning. So right now, this song sounds like this, or this track. So we want the automation to stop right around here. So what we can do is, since we copied the value up here, what we can do is right click on this little circle and then paste its value. So then when it stops, when the marker comes over here, it'll be 146. So then we can come over here and grab the beginning of this automation, and then we can put it down here. So then it'll rise. And that sounds like this. Right, pretty nice. So next thing you want to do is come over here to the master pitch. Right click on it, copy its value, right click again, and create automation clip. And then bring this towards the start. And again, just like the BPM, with the BPM automation, literally right click on that and then paste its value, and then you can put this towards the bottom, and you're done after that. And this is what it sounds like. Pretty nice. So yeah, that's basically it for both FL Studio 20 and FL Studio Mobile. So I will see you guys in the next tutorial.